Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna do like the whole clap clap intro thinking. This is just gonna be me, very unfiltered, unedited, and with all the breaks in point and pretty much every awkward thing you could have in a video. I wanted to hold my hand up and say that I am currently being a Jeffrey, and for those of you who don't know what a Jeffrey is, it's basically more like an acronym. We just like, for some ever reason, Hamza decided to take this name Jeffrey and make it as a your average teen to 20-year old young guy who was doing all the bad habits. And for example, he sees somebody else trying to improve, and then he tries to destroy or try to not believe in what the other person is doing and try to, as said, destroy his progress or try to offend him. Basically, because he's, I don't know, he hasn't been shown other way, or he just doesn't have the mentality and the idea of self improvement yet. And basically, just doing all the bad habits and shit. So for me, it was just doing the bad habits, and I just wanted to hold my hand up and say that I've been a Jeffrey for like I don't know, the past 2 3 weeks. For the past 2 weeks, it was because I haven't been on my purpose, and I got in Germany, back in Germany, and for I would say 3 to 4 days, I was very tunnel vision and very focused on what I was doing. But I got to the point where I was like in 5 days as well. Like I'm a weak ass bitch, bro. Um, and yeah, in days, I literally like, I wouldn't say I got burned out. I don't know if it's burnout, but I would say I've overworked myself a bit, and for some ever reason, when I'm very focused on my purpose and what I'm trying to fulfill, I become very introverted and I don't really socialize or talk to people that much. One of happiness is so from the Millionaire's Fast Lane. Happiness. So they teach you that happiness is basically made up of three things, which is freedom, it is relationships, and it is health. And I didn't have relationships out of these three, and because I didn't have that, all of the other two kind of went down, and because of that, I just burned out because I didn't really have a community to talk to, or just anybody, because I was so focused on other things. And yeah, it just fucking went down, I guess. See, this is with video editing as well, right? I got back here in Germany, I posted a video, but because I get so many breaks in between and I need to think a lot about what I'm saying, it takes a while to edit the whole video, and just like the whole 2 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes maybe you see on the videos that I'm posting, it takes like maybe 3 to 4 hours for me to actually record and edit and just post, like, I would say 2 to 3 days, besides like next to having school, next to working out, next to being trying to be disciplined, at least when I'm actually doing pretty good at it. Momentarily not, I am being a Jeffrey. I said I'm currently doing all the bad habits, but usually it would take that less. Well, not that less. In my opinion, it takes pretty much. And I was actually also thinking of hiring a video editor, but I am unsure if I wanted to keep on doing YouTube. This is just momentarily to, like, I don't know, just use up my time and maybe help somebody with something. Maybe not. I don't really know what this purpose of the YouTube channel was, right? Basically, my idea was to make a YouTube channel so that I would get feedback from other people, be to upgrade my humility and just basically learn new stuff about me through feedback from you guys. But I'm not really getting any at the moment, which is fine. Maybe in the future I will, maybe not. It depends on me continuing. It's just like, it's all about what I choose to do in the future, and I'm currently very unsure of that. So anyways, back to me being a Jeffrey. I've kind of gotten into depression because I would say actually because of reading The Millionaire's Fast Lane, or at least a third of it, and it kind of it kind of got me to a point of where when I'm in school, I'm thinking, oh, but I'm not being on my purpose. I'm wasting so much time. Like it takes around 8 hours, average of 8 hours per day, in these in these 5 days of the week, where I'm just in school and not really doing much, not really learning much, and not really, yeah, I'm not doing anything very productive. It's just for me to like have a like some kind of paper to then be able to go to another better school or to get a job. And I really don't want to live in that 9 to 5 thing, like the 4 hour work week. I could theoretically go up and take the book, but I don't want to like edit this video. The 4 hour work week, right? I want to escape this 9 to 5 rat race that I'm currently in. That is currently my goal. And by being in school, I'm not fulfilling my goal. And my values lie in the goals that I try to pursue. A while back, well, a year ago, before I started self improving, it was, I don't know, generally on in stuff that I couldn't really control that much. One of those was girls, and I would get very, very sad, very, very depressed actually if I wasn't like able to succeed. But thankfully, I took responsibility for that, and then I found out about self improvement and actually started improving some of the stuff that, stuff to myself, um, in myself. I don't know, just improving myself. There we go. Makes sense. Self improvement shit. This is hard. Like I look. I'm not even making eye contact with the camera. This is very hard to like not take breaks and try to speak consistently while this is a new thing for me, man. And I guess, by doing this more consistently, you can be better at it. So yeah, I've been going off topic a lot. Anyways, back to me being a Jeffrey. Look at this video, bro. It's kind of long. If you're still watching, props, bro. I'm thankful for that. I've been doing pretty much all of the bad habits, and that is because, as said, I didn't really have the relationships factor in the first place. Second of all, like, the Millionaire's Fastlane kind of changed my whole perspective of how I see school, how I see jobs, and how I see, like, the whole society and this 9 to 5 job shit, right? And I was like, fuck, right? I don't want to spend any more time in this because, like, with this time that I have right now, I could make something that would actually give me the freedom. I would work 7 days a week to be able to create this thing that then works for me, and then I would be able to enjoy life and not need to work anymore, right? It's kind of like what the Millionaire's Fast Lane is trying to teach me, or us, if you read the book, that is. I'm having a hard time. So basically, me being very introverted and, school, um, my mom. So I don't know if you guys know, or like most of you that are watching this maybe know this about me because currently just most of my friends are watching this. If you're still watching, or like, I don't really expect anyone to like watch a fucking 10-minute video of me just talking. And if you do, respect, man. Like, most people don't have the attention span to actually do this. So my mom, no, so my dad and my mom broke up when I was like around 5, and then when, like, at age 10 or so, my mom left to Germany, and then she took me with her. when I was like 11. So I was like, I would say some months in Romania, just left there, being a complete fat degenerate and just not really. Like, my only fulfillment back there was just instant gratification as well. So, yeah, she worked her ass off to like get me to Germany to have a better education because she knew that she had this trust in me that I could be better because she saw results in what I did in school, right? Um, she thought I was brilliant because I had good grades. But I had good grades not because I was brilliant, but because I I don't know, I was just more feminine and submissive, and that not to say that I'm gay or something. I'm definitely not gay. That's just because the masculine and the feminine energy is just like men are becoming more feminine and women are becoming more masculine because of what is happening today with social media, with porn, with instant gratification, with generally not having to hunt, generally having a everybody or almost everybody is um what's the word called is having like having enough quote unquote luck to have a home and just to live in comfort because of the comfort, right? We have so much comfort today that this skill is of men. This is masculinity, right? Men are like these were women back 100 years ago. This is men, right? And it's slowly getting closer to each other. Men are becoming more feminine and women are becoming more masculine, and that was the same for me when I was in school. And that is also maybe one of the reasons because why not because why I had better grades is just because I just listened and I just did what was told, um what was being told to me. So what I needed to do I did, and I really didn't have a reason. It's just I just listened because I had to, right? So I forgot what the fuck I was trying to say with this. So yeah, my mom got me into Germany, and she worked a lot of for this to just get me here. For just me to have a better education. And right now I'm like, oh well, great, a better education, but like every kind of school system education is pretty much shit because I'm not learning the stuff that I want to learn, and I do not want to have anything to do with these to five thingy, right? I want to escape this, and school is kind of hindering me to do that. And currently, I don't have any plan or any idea of what I want to do as an um, entrepreneur if I go down that route, which is most likely the route that I will go through. So yeah, it's I don't know, it's kind of fucking hard because if I were to like, as said, every moment in school I'm thinking like I'm wasting it, right? It's like precious time that I'm just fuck, man. Like I'm grateful for this shit, right? I'm grateful for being here and all, but I don't know if I want to. Like so much is happening right now, so much new information that I'm learning, and the more I'm becoming more woke, the more I kind of have to, for the moment at least, do this instant gratification stuff because I know, like, not for every, like, in the future as well to do instant gratification, but right now because, um, yeah, man, I'm just, like, learning about all of this shit. And it's kind of hard to cope with this, man. Like, my mental health is bad because, like I said, I don't want to, like, I, I don't want to tell my mom, well, hey, look, I know you worked your ass for this, but like, I really don't want to do this anymore. So I kind of have to. It's hard, and I know also just being introverted because of being so much in school, right? I was like, I'm not wasting time, but like I'm spending so much time in school that I could also spend on maybe making YouTube videos or reading or going to gym, being outside, everything else, right? Going out with friends, and not being able to do that and just because I kind of put myself as a priority right now. To, I'm trying to be an egoist, not egoist. That doesn't sound good. In the sense of you need to be egoistic to succeed. So momentarily, I'm just investing in myself. But I came to the point where I'm literally barely even socializing anymore. So that is also kind of like why I maybe got this burnout slash depression, and also overworking. No, I would say I overworked because I kind of got obsessed so much with self improvement because I spent so much time in school. So I'm like, okay, shit. I want to financially free, like me and my family, right? But for me to be able to do that, I need to spend most, if not all, of my time doing, let's say, for example, YouTube or research entrepreneurship, basically being a fucking robot. And because most of my life I've just been weak and a Jeffrey, I'm having a very hard time with this. And because I'm not concentrating on other stuff as well, I'm currently being a Jeffrey in trying to escape responsibilities that I'm putting, the responsibilities that I'm putting myself through. What else, man? I don't know how to say this. I spend a lot of time in school, and therefore I also am so obsessed with self improvement. Because in school, I literally, from what I learned from books compared to what I learned from school, and these are self improvement books, which are actually teaching you something. Like, school is just, let's see how adaptable you are. Here's some information, learn it, and then vomit it out on a paper, and then here's some new information, and just, completely forget about the stuff that you learned 2 weeks ago because you got a new class class appointment, class test, whatever it's called. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having a pretty hard time because first of all, I want to escape this shit, but at the same time, I'm not putting my time in, enjoyment, or, well, I tried not doing that, and it kind of, yeah, I don't know, just spiraled into a burnout. And now every time I'm at school, I'm just getting migraines, and it's kind of very fucky. Yeah. And because I don't know, just not, I fucking hate it at school. Like, I'm not on my purpose. I don't know why my phone vibrated there. Like, I'm currently filming with another phone because the microphone works here. Um, yeah, basically, I'm just trying to escape my whole situation because I've overworked myself. And we could go on what I'm doing, and nobody actually cares. Oh fuck! I bit my tongue. Nobody actually gives a shit on how much you work on, or what you work on, what your goal is. People only care about results. If you really have, like, if you have zero results, right? You have like big dreams, stuff that you have planned for, and you work very hard for it. There might be around, I would say, 2% or 1%, just people that actually value you for the work you put in and not for the achievements you got, right? Those are some, I would say, some true people, because it doesn't really matter for them if you failed or not. Like, it just mattered that you tried, right? Show me a man who failed, and you show me a man who tried. So, those people are a bit more smarter than others, but most people don't care about that. Most people just care about results because they want the results for themselves as well, or they think the results are attractive. So yeah. Yeah, I'm being a Jeffrey right now. I said that during this video as well. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys this, right? I'm being a fucking very big Jeffrey right now, doing all the bad habits. And I honestly do not know what to do about this, bro. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of migraines during the school because of this. Because I'm thinking currently that I'm not being on my purpose. And because of that, I have to escape because that gives me stress. And therefore, I am even more not being on my purpose. And this is just like a devil's circle. There we go. Kai's German. Devil's circle that just spirals down and just gets even worse. So basically, at the moment, I'm fucked and I have no fucking clue what to do. And I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know if I could say anything else. As said, I have very hard time not making eye contact with the camera, but hey, I'm doing something. So, yeah. Uh, I think that's pretty much it. If anything else pops into mind, I'm just gonna write down the comments maybe. But I think that's pretty much it. It's just trying to be humble and tell you guys that I've been a fucking I wouldn't say faggot. Like faggot is just an insult for being gay, right? Yeah. No, just being a Jeffrey. Just, doing the bad stuff, trying to escape reality because reality kind of slapping me right now. And I know I'm just kind of over stressing myself over situations that don't really matter, and therefore not being able to be on my purpose. And I currently have depression as well, and I'm trying to escape it, and therefore I have even more depression. I said that devil's circle. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. If you watched so far, like holy shit, dude, I'm grateful. Thank you, bro. I hope they might have learned something out of it. If not, sorry for like wasting 20 minutes of your time. If you're still here and have not learned anything, then a thing you could learn is time is an asset, so use it at best as possible, right? Like use most of your time or try to. And to be able to do that, you need to level up your mental health and just like not really have depression and have everything in check. If you're not able to do that right as I am right now, then you'll not be able to value your time and just kind of wasting it like I am. I've read I think it was a paragraph, right? It was from the Millionaire's Fastlane as well. It was do as I say, not as I do, and that's pretty much a lot of modern coaches. Like let's say for example you sign up to a program to like be able to do something, and then it's like let's say for example bodybuilding club or like whatever, and you're like, all right, fuck yeah, I'm gonna build some muscle or something or lose my fat, and the coach is literally like the fattest guy in the world, like he's even thicker than you, and most likely doesn't like knows just a tiny bit more than you do, but just doesn't do anything about it. And that is pretty much the same example for money and like finances as well. There are like a lot of courses which are just like, oh, here's how you can get rich. And basically people get rich not from the strategies that they preach in the courses, but they get rich off selling the courses. So yeah, fuck. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I'm literally being a negative example of that, which is like I'm not doing anything at all. I'm not being productive. I'm being humble right now and try to like spit this whole shit out. But at the same time, like my mental health and my discipline has just it's just out of the fucking window, man. Like it's gone right now, and that is because I've yeah, I'm just facing some problems right now, and I don't know, I'm just having a hard time to fulfill them because I'm always trying to escape them. And I don't know, man. I just hope that I can get through them in this weekend by reflecting and shit. I don't know if tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and still do the bad habits, but that is very most likely because I did them today and yesterday as well. And yeah, man, I don't know. I've also been stressing a lot about YouTube. For some other reason, I feel responsible right now for YouTube and this thing that I'm trying to do, this entrepreneurship. And I do not feel guilty because of myself anymore. I feel guilty because of you, the watchers as well. As you can see, I think around 5 minutes ago I was trying to end off the video, but like some more stuff has popped up. Yeah, bro. Don't know. So I think I'm gonna end it at this. I feel like I'm pretty speechless. So yeah, I'm grateful for being able to just talk to the camera, and maybe somebody's watching this. I One thing that I need to do is not to talk to the camera, but feel as if I were talking to you, the viewer. And the viewer, I need to make like this whole PDF thingy, which is just like, what is my dream viewer and who am I actually talking to? What am I trying to teach? Basically, I should be talking to my younger self because I'm one step ahead of my younger self. And I would say that all of us are more alike than we are different. So there's always going to be somebody who there's always going to be somebody that has the same problems that I used to do like a while back. And maybe by some ever chance this video gets recommended to them, which I doubt, and they'll watch it and they're going to be like, oh shit, so that's the solution, huh? Now I just need to be able to solve this. So that's pretty much, I guess, the second goal. It's just maybe helping somebody. Third goal would be, I don't know, just an exercise for entrepreneurship, or if I keep this going, just, I don't know, what I do day to day to earn my living, but I don't think I'm gonna do this to earn my living. So yeah. Anyways, the video's getting kind of long, like fucking half an hour almost. I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate whoever's literally in this second watching this right now. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, have a good one. Piss. I'm not gonna kiss you because I can't do the edits. Actually, no, you deserve a kiss, bro. Mwah. There we go, because you watched until the end. And yeah, I doubt anybody sees the end. So yeah, bye bye.